Clunas Fruiter is our sponsors, is the restricted trophy race handicap, light switched on. And one to come, that's Lukadat. So 4 horses in all, comprise a small field here for the third at Balnarring. They're under starters orders, about to get underway. 1,600 metres the trip. Signal, all clear, racing. Way to a nice even start too. Blue Volute probably won the jump only by about a nose. Second in position is Portland House, the one closer to the inside in the yellow colours. Then we see racing to third there is Quantong Lad. And dropping out a length and a half now to 2. Last of all we see is Lukadat. Starting to stretch out and work their way down the back of the course here at Balnarring in the third event of the day. As sponsored by Sir Clunas Fruiter is the leader here. Blue Volute for Simon Stoll. Ray Caldwell is the trainer out in front. They've put the 1,200 metre marker behind them. Galloping into second position we see there is Quantong Lad. A length further away against the inside rail is Portland House, and about a head away racing on we see there is Lukadat. Over the stand crossing they go. Field of 4 here in the third event of the day. Still a leader here, Blue Volute, doing it all the way out in front, racing with its head fairly low. Leads here by about a length to 2. In second position it's Quantong Lad for Shane McGovern riding there. In third position we see is Portland House racing stride for stride. Alongside the outer there is Lukadat, who's last of all. As they start to work their way off the back of the course, no change in the order, and past the 600 metre marker they go. Blue Volute still leading here. The gap starts narrow. Is only leading now by about a length or length and a half. In second still is Quantong Lad. Starting to take off was Lukadat now into third position. Leaving behind a length and a half there to Portland House last of all, and copping a few with a whip. Around the turn they run here in the third event of the day. And upon straightening up to head their way first in the straight will be Blue Volute, but only narrowly. Over on the outside we see is Quantong Lad. Now setting to get the upper hand in the home straight. Lukadat under the whip here and riding home up the centre of the track. And Portland House last into the straight with about 150 metres to travel. It'll be a close go. Lukadat draws level here from Quantong Lad. And Lukadat first across the line. Lukadat in a nice convincing win. They're over the line by a length and a half there. In second was Quantong Lad from Blue Volute. And last in all the way Portland House. So Lukadat, a nicely chimed ride there for Adam Bodie, riding for John Bennett, training at Pakenham. Horse number 3 winning the third event of the day. The Sir Clunas Fruiter's restricted trophy races. Our riders and runners are about to turn around and make their way back to scale. As our riders and runners are about to come back to the enclosure here, the numbers we need are 3, 4 and 2. 3, 4 and 2. Number 3, Lukadat, the winner. Second, number 4, Quantong Lad. And third across the line, Blue Volute. 3, 4 and 2, our official numbers. In a race time of 1:38.35. 1:38.35 the time. And our margin 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 by 3. That's 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 by 3 in a time of 1:38.35. The winner, number 3, Lukadat. Adam Bodie, the rider for John Bennett, training at Pakenham. A 4-year-old grey gelding by Umatilla from Esprit Royale, a light spirits mare, owned and raced by J and Mrs M Bennett. Congratulations to you all. Second, number 4, Quantong Lad, Shane McGovern and John Keane, training at Pearcedale. A 5-year-old brown gelding by Strategic from Soul Queen, a Danehill mare. And third across the line, number 2, Blue Volute, Simon Stoll, riding for Ray Caldwell, training at Pakenham. A 7-year-old brown mare by Monda Blue from Velvet Princess, a time fighter mare. So the numbers again, 3, 4 and 2 in a race time of 1:38.35. And our margin 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 by 3 as we stand by for correct weight.